This chapter all round has some feel-good vibes, as we have something to celebrate. It's Chinastu's birthday, so happy birthday, Chinastu. Hello everyone and welcome to the Anime Awakening, and today let's talk about chapter 45 of the Blue Box Manga series. A chapter that focuses on Chinastu's character, as she celebrates both her birthday and becoming the team's new vice captain. So, I want to start this review off by talking about the character of Taiki, as his character actually impressed me quite a lot this chapter by actually telling Hina to her face that he was still going to pursue Chinastu's heart. Now of course, after hearing that, I do feel a little bit sorry for Hina. However, she knew what she was getting into before expressing her feelings to Taiki. She understood that his heart belonged to somebody else. And at the end of the day, I personally feel like Hina has Taiki's best interests at heart. And if he finds happiness with Hina, then it's a plus for her. If he finds happiness with Chinastu, then yes, she's going to be sad, but at the end of the day, if you love someone, you want them to be happy. But Taiki, you really didn't get Chinastu a birthday present yet? Fear not, as I'm sure you'll have your chance to give her a gift or something special in the next chapter. A gift that I would think would be quite sweet to give Chinastu would be another ankle bracelet, or something small that she can keep on her person as a good luck charm. A bag accessory might even work. I thought having Kyo listening in on Taiki and Hina's conversation was rather interesting, as it does raise a few questions in my mind. Of course, we know that Kyo already has the grasp of the situation when Hina asked Taiki out to the fireworks festival. He knew that it was meant to be an alone thing. So he opted out on that front, giving Hina what she actually intended to have from the beginning. This segment of the chapter though does help me feel like maybe Kyo has a liking for Hina. Kyo looked rather sad within the panel, almost like he was in pain. Now this could be because he actually loves Hina and he's upset that Hina still likes Taiki and actually confessed to Taiki, or he could be feeling sorry for Hina because she just got rejected. We don't really know much about the character of Kyo just yet, so hopefully we do learn more, because as he interacts with our main crew more and more, I get more intrigued and interested in learning about the character. Okay, so let's talk about the birthday girl now, as we learn a few things about her. Firstly, her cute t-shirts that she can be seen wearing throughout the series were oddly enough designed by an artist called Chinastu. Who would have guessed? Also, we learned that she was her class rep in the last semester because she lost a game of rock, paper, scissors. It's like, what? Okay. And she'll become the team's vice captain moving forward. Hopefully this doesn't backfire and we see a lot of curling up, because obviously we learn when pressure gets too much for Chinastu, she curls up into a ball. And of course, being vice captain of a team comes with a lot of responsibilities and decision making. However, it's the conversation between Chinastu and her mother that we get the most sort of value out of Chinastu's character within this chapter. In this conversation, Chinastu tells her mother there are a lot of times when she doubts herself, and she's practiced so hard, yet whenever it seems to count the most, she always seems to fail. Hearing this was actually quite heartbreaking, as at the end of the day, we've all experienced that. We've all experienced putting so much effort into something just for something to go wrong at the last minute, and it just doesn't go the way that we plan. So from that perspective, I like the realisticness that the series adds in with Chinastu's character here. The speech that Chinastu's mother gives in this chapter was incredible. It was so uplifting and powerful to the point where you can add this style of thinking to yourself in real life, not just within this manga series. I'll read out what she says and break down each line as she goes. You should do your very best and only worry that much when everything goes south. This is saying don't worry about failing, otherwise you might never succeed. We don't know if we'll ever fail at something unless we try it first. And then, it still won't be too late to improve. This adds on by basically adding a meaning that says, if you fail, don't worry, because you can improve and grow for the next time you're in that particular situation. Each experience that we proceed in life is a piece of knowledge and something gained. When the time comes, don't think that you'll fail because of who you are. This is basically saying that you shouldn't blame yourself because you're lacking in something. Think about how you can grow from your experiences. Again, every experience has a lesson to be learned from. Going forward, you should focus on who you can turn to when things are getting tough. We all need someone to talk to, someone to help us when times get bad. That is only natural. We need support within our lives to get through the hard times. Now, the person that you might rely on could be different depending on your situation. You wouldn't turn to a builder for support if you're struggling as a doctor in that profession. That's just an example. Of course, this conversation sparks Chinastu's choice to contact the only person she wants to turn to and rely on, and that of course is Taiki. But why is Taiki behind her? Why was he so close to Chinastu yet not actually noticing that he was? He says he wasn't tailing her, but I have my suspicions. I guess he might have found the right gift and was waiting for the perfect opportunity to give it to her. But before he could, she texted him first. I think Chinastu is under the illusion that Taiki likes Hina, and based on what she saw at the end of the previous chapter, and of course the whole misunderstanding with the fireworks festival, because I don't believe that's been cleared up yet. So her contacting Taiki, I thought was a bold move based on what we know so far. There's always been this supportive element / relationship between Chinastu and Taiki throughout the series. To name a few, we have the ankle bracelets. We had the clothing situation where they had the gym clothes mixed up or something. We have the exercising within the gardens. And we have them playing badminton together. There are a lot more to go through, but those were just some examples there. So Chinastu wanting Taiki as the person she can always rely on makes total sense because they've kind of supported each other already. And Taiki has inspired Chinastu within the past. As a side note though, seeing Chinastu's mother this chapter was a real surprise, but a much welcomed one. Her design, I really do like it, and we really now know where Chinastu gets her looks from. Also, just based on the way the dialogue was presented and what Chinastu's mother was saying, it shows that she's very wise, it shows she's very experienced, and all round she's a kind, caring mother that I think is just awesome. Overall, I thought this was a brilliant chapter that I loved reading so much, and I can't wait to see where these two characters are going to go on the train together, and what conversation will follow. Will we get some things that need cleared up moving forward, or will we actually add on to the list of things that the series is going to present to us that just shocks us? Also, what has Taiki bought Chinastu for her birthday? If you have any guesses, let me know in the comments down below. The art style of this chapter was stunningly beautiful, especially that final panel. That of course was something else, but throughout, it was just such an experience to witness. The expressions of the characters added so much to this chapter. It made you think, it made you kind of question and wonder what is going through that character's mind. Are they happy? Are they sad? I forgot to mention that Nagisa could see the issues that Chinastu was having, despite her happy expression. Nagisa showed concern on her face, proving that Nagisa is actually a really good friend. Then again, that's all I've got to say for this chapter. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. Hope you've enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff for more Blue Box content. Have a great day. Alligator, matane, goodbye.